I feel like we should just come together and dudes should just get their lives together. Like, stop playing with people. Just stop playing with people. Not a long time, yeah. But I feel like the ones that play the games, you can choose to participate in the game or you can choose to stand out outside the game and be like, this game is not for me. If somebody is playing Candyland and you don't want to play Candyland, you don't have to play Candyland. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's really important to just differentiate between knowing what game you want to play. And if somebody is automatically giving you the energy that they don't want to take you serious, exit stage left. And let the person that wants to play Candyland, let them play Candyland. Like, all of the people that I've ever dealt with before in my past, I honestly feel like, one, I needed that situation to happen, and then two, just because they didn't find love or the person that they were meant to be with me doesn't mean that they won't find it in the next person. That maybe that person just isn't your person, and that's okay. You know what I mean? That's cool. Like, it was a cool little vibe, and then we move on. But bitch, you can't be that loud. I'm in the fucking library. I do. I don't know. I really want this man, though. I really, really want to be with this man. I am in my senses. Y'all, Star is she's bullying me because I'm sprung over this guy that I met yesterday. My man. Why not? DJ said I'm geeking. I know, bruh. Help me. I know, bruh. I know. I'm dead wrong, but I can't help that I like who I like. But I do like that man. I do. I really feel like that maybe he could be my husband, you know? He drives a Maserati. Not saying that I like him because he drives a Maserati, y'all, but like, he's very down to earth. He's a Virgo. Virgos and Pisces are compatible. Go meditate, okay? DJ going on me right now. Not DJ going on me. He just asked me how my day has been so far. I know, I'm trying. But you know, the same way that I get sprung over these dudes is the same way that I can really like detach. So I don't want you to think that because I'm saying all of this, subconsciously I'm aware that it might not work out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smart enough to know that, but I think I be so infatuated with just being in love or like feeling like love with somebody that like when it does happen, it be feeling so good in the moment, and I just be like, I gotta see this through. Like, I'm trying to be a passenger princess in this man's Maserati, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. And I cut them off prematurely. Yeah, but I don't think that it's ever logical, especially in the dating world. as adults now to not look at the glass half empty and half full. Like you have to really be aware of the fact that life is unpredictable. Life is so unpredictable, bro. Like you can literally be like here today, gone tomorrow. So just like a person's feelings could just not be there one day and then it be there the next day, you build on top of that. But like I'm just trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to see what that would be like with him. We overthink and we're hopeless romantics though. I'm talking about the man that I'm sprung over, y'all. I'm sprung over this man. I know. Do you think I'm expecting too much? I just want him to be obsessed with me the way that I'm obsessed with him. I don't think that's a lot. I want you to go live with me. You said what? All right. Are you on here? Hi guys, I'm about to go live with Star. I'm about to talk about love. Okay, period. Everyone, here.
Why are we okay? My bad, y'all. I'm not gonna be on camera because I just got finished working out and I'm still
Period.
not feeling 100%. But I'm over here trying to tell my girl, like, come on,
Come on. Okay, hear
like,
me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is the real tea, okay, y'all. So I met this guy. I met this.
girlfriend. What was that mean?
Can you see me? Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Can you hear me? Okay. So I met this
Yeah.
guy at the gym. He approached
Hold
me
on, pause. Do he
first.
follow you on Instagram?
No. And I'm going to keep it
Oh.
that way. I've made it up to a point where, like, anybody that I meet in person, because I really do think that I'm going to meet my husband in person. So, anybody that I meet in
Mhm.
person, I feel like I'm going to give them my social media, like, way later on down the line than opposed to giving
Yeah.
it right away. Because, one,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just feel like people perceive you differently if they have your social media and they're texting you. So, I would rather much keep those separate right now. But,
Yeah.
yeah, so I met this guy at the gym and he's so fine. Waves on swim, so you wait on him. Like he got hella waves on him. But he
Okay, finish telling the people the
okay,
story
okay, okay,
though.
okay. All right, so I'm leaving out the gym. I'm putting my little Christian Dior bag in my, in my trunk, and then I'm getting a bottle of water out. And then he peeps me, and I peep him, peeping me, and I'm like, all right, hey. So I do a little do it like it's your B-Day look. And yeah, so I get in my car and then he goes to
Mhm.
his car and then he comes back out. I just parked or whatever. So that way I could,
Correct.
yeah, now this bitch won't be on Instagram. Anyways, so I sit in my car for a little bit and I'm listening to my music and we chilling. I'm chilling in the car by myself. But then I see
Mhm.
this man walk his fine ass right in front of my car. And he was like signaling me to roll my window down. And I was like, oh shit. So mind you, y'all, I'm not looking like this. I'm looking like a hot ass motherfucking mess. But it's okay. And he was like, yeah, he was like, so how's your day going? Don't even ask me my name. He said, how's your day going so far? I said, it's going good. It's going on. And he was just like, like, I peeped you putting in work at the gym and stuff. Like I see you, whatever. And I was like, thank you. I was like, yeah, I do like personal training and stuff here and there. And he was like, okay, cool. He was like, well, my name is blank. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. And he was like, yeah, like I'm trying to, get to know you. I said, before we go any further, are you single? And is there anybody out here that feels like they're in a relationship with you? Because y'all niggas really be dead ass dead ass wrong, but we gonna talk about that another
Real
time.
wrong. We gonna get into
Real,
that in a
real wrong,
minute though.
real
Love you
sassy.
too, Rennie Pooh. Night
Love
night.
you. Good night. So yeah, so he was like, no. He said respectfully, no, nobody. He was like, I got friends. I said, shit, I got friends. You got friends. They hop out, you hop in, so it's fine. But he was like, nobody that I'm, locked down with or whatever. And I was like, okay. And then so we started talking a little bit more. He was like, I just purchased a home out here. You're a home?
It's
Okay.
big energy,
Okay, like,
period.
yeah, that's the energy that I need. I said, okay, cool. So he's 28, he's a Virgo. And yeah, so we talking or whatever. We're texting now, but I'm the type of person where, like, as easily as I can turn my feelings on for someone, I can turn them
Mm-hmm.
off. So it's not a point of me feeling like I'm helplessly falling for this man. I just,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like right now I'm in the crushing stage, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think you should embrace all parts of the dating world, including
Mm-hmm.
rejection,
Mm-hmm.
including having a pause, maybe. And you don't know, like, I might be feeling like this today, and then tomorrow I might wake up and not even have no feelings for him. So,
What I'm trying to tell Jay is you don't have to be like everybody. My husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. Da, da, da. Yes, it's okay to manifest that type of stuff into the world. But then again, you don't gotta be. That's my husband. That's my husband. This my husband. Oh, y'all, this my husband. I just feel like when we start putting that projection and then expecting, a lot from a guy, it kind of turns south. But like what you were saying earlier, though, that like you can quickly turn it off
yeah.
type of thing. I
Do
don't
you
know.
feel
I
like,
just
okay, so as my friend, do you think that I have that ability too?
no, you do. You definitely do have that quick switch off, like where you'll be in your butterfly phase, but then if something wild happens and you're like, oh yeah, no, you block. That's it. That's all. And I'm trying to get like that too, like a little bit better on that. But I also, like I said, I also think that's a scary thing too, though, because like, what if you run into the right person and then you in your butterfly phase, but you also in your, hey, no, I'm keeping, him in the side. Like I ain't trying to get too close, cause this might not work out. I already got that in my head. It's not gonna work out, type of thing.
Okay, so the way that I feel is that I don't feel like, oh, this not gonna work out, this not gonna work out. I'm the type of
Mm-hmm.
person, friendships or even romantic relationships, I give 100% of myself. That's trust, that's love, that's loyalty. I give a hundred
Mm-hmm.
percent of myself in the very beginning. In the very beginning. So if you think of it like
Mm-hmm.
a battery, like a laptop battery or car battery or whatever, not a car
Mm-hmm.
battery, a phone battery, you're on 100% as soon as you get the phone out the case. That's me. But
Mm-hmm.
if you use me too much, or if you overuse me and you don't take care of me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna overheat and I'm gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
bye, or it's just gonna hit 20% low battery mode, 10%, and once it's dead. Like that's just
Right.
kind of how I feel. Like, and it's nothing personal, but
Mm-hmm.
it's me protecting my peace and knowing my worth. And I feel like
Yeah.
the moment that you start feeling like I'm not open to love, I'm gonna turn this off because I don't know if this man is playing with me or not. You're
Mm-hmm.
shutting out the option or the possibility of growing as an individual. Fuck the other person, but you're opening
That's
yourself
true.
up and evolving into somebody, and then you immediately shut that shit down because you're afraid. And I feel like that can hinder anybody, but it can definitely hinder you if you know you're so quick to just cut it off like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like
Right.
I like being in all phases, all emotions of a relationship, whether that's
Mm-hmm.
heartbreak. I'm gonna be a sad ass bitch. I'm gonna listen to Janae Aiko. I am.
Period.
But I'm also gonna be the same person that's gonna listen to Meg the Stallion to pick myself back up
Mm-hmm.
again because it's all colors of me. And then, yeah, and the simple fact of the matter is that people can tell when you're a good person and they overused you versus, and sometimes you have to separate yourself in order for them to realize that shit. That's really the real tea. That's the real
Yeah.
tea, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of times as females, we don't give the people we're in a relationship with the ample opportunity to miss us. And I feel like
Mm,
they take our love for like, oh, it's always going to be attainable. And that's not the case. Like, don't play with
yeah.
me. So,
That's why another
yeah.
reason why that's why another reason why I said I'll do long distance relationship again, because I feel like it gave me the opportunity to grow. Well, gave both of us the opportunity to grow individually. Like it wasn't always just about like, oh, hooking up, having sex, turning up. We still had that distance from each
Yeah.
other to grow and work on each other individually. I do wish it was like a little bit more of like seeing each other.
Hmm.
So like if I do another long distance relationship, it definitely have to be like more seeing each other throughout the months. But it did give me the opportunity to grow individually and still be focused on what I was
What you
doing.
was doing. Hmm.
Yeah. So I definitely agree with like sometimes having that space in your relationship, because like we
Yeah.
all still young at the end of the day, and you really just like out here living life, and I mean it's plenty of fish in the sea, so you never know
That, and then
what's
I
out
also
there.
want us to stop this social construct of us thinking that if we don't find love, it's the end of our life, because that's not the
Mm-hmm.
fucking case, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not the case. Like, it's some people that don't get married until they're like 60. Now, do I
Yeah.
want that to happen with me? No. But if it
Right.
does, I'm still gonna keep living my life regardless. I'm not
Right.
gonna just
Period.
turn living my life off because I'm not bound to somebody. When it
Right.
comes to being the right person, I just know that when I walk down the aisle, baby, when I walk
Better be them
down the
tears.
aisle, it better be some good as, you know, I don't want to have a doubt in my mind that this person is not for me. I want us to go through thick
Mm-hmm.
and thin so that way I know that this person is not going to change on me the moment that I say I do. And you don't have
Right.
that certainty until you take that
Mm-hmm.
time to feel all of the emotions. And you have to
Right.
feel the sadness. You have to feel the abandonment sometimes in a relationship. You have to feel the uncertainty. You have to feel like you don't know what the fuck we doing together. You have to go through those moments
Mm-hmm.
because the snapback is really what's going to put your relationship to the test to see if this person is really meant for you. And I feel
Right.
like if you go through a relationship and it's just all peaches and creams all the time, one, that's
Mm-hmm.
not normal. And anybody that you date, I had an ex that told me, I just I just wish it was never such a thing of arguing. Like, I hate that like arguing is even a thing. And I said
Mm-hmm.
conflict is normal. Like, if you don't like, and I'm not saying that it's normal all the time,
Yep.
but if you don't have the comfortability of communicating with a partner or even a friendship,
Mm-hmm.
that's not the person for you. And they're
Yeah.
basically telling you that I don't really want to hear what you have to say because I'm not comfortable with being in this situation. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's not realistic. Like, it's just not. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to be in love. I'm trying to be in love. I feel like I'm in
Ma'am,
the
keep it
episode.
quiet down over there.
I'm dead. I was just waiting for somebody to come and say it. But I'm trying to be in love at the fullest capacity as possible because I love love. I love being in
Mm-hmm.
love. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I love feeling like I have a person, you know? But even if I don't,
Period.
I'm still okay. Like, either way, I'm still fine. That's really what it is. Like, I'm
Yeah.
still a solid individual. I love myself enough to know that, hey man, I love myself
Hey,
enough.
Matt.
I love myself enough to know that, like, if it doesn't work out, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like any of my exes, like that I have prior, I wholeheartedly believe that they're meant to be somebody's husband,
Mm-hmm.
just not my husband. And I wholeheartedly believe that
Yeah.
I'm meant to be somebody's wife, just not their wife. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
And their trajectory, our paths were supposed to cross, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you look at dating like a lesson, like school,
Mm-hmm.
we're
Definitely.
learning. We're
Yeah.
learning. You know what I mean? I know people that have been together for 5+ years and they're still
Hmm.
learning each other.
Child. I think my biggest thing is like I don't want my peace to be disturbed.
Mm.
Like,
Well,
especially since I'm on this wave of just being like, I guess, yeah, I can still say I'm newly single, and like growing, finding myself more, and like really just being okay with being, I'm not gonna say alone, but being single.
mhm.
And
But you can say alone because it's okay to be alone. Lonely and
yeah,
alone
that's
is
true.
two
That's
different
true.
things.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not lonely. I'm
okay.
not lonely. Okay, yes, that's what we say. I'm not lonely. I could be alone, single, whatever.
Hmm.
But I just really don't want my peace to be disturbed. Like, because I feel like I'm in a point where I am happy and content with my space and my surroundings and everything that I'm doing. So it's like when somebody does like try to talk to me or come in my life, and it's just like, if you're not on no good energy or no peace, like why even come disturb it? Why
But
even
instead
to
of what
come
I want you
disturb
to get out
me?
of, this is what I want you to get out of. Instead of you, hey, Ina girl, instead of you questioning, why did you come along and disturb me like this? Take yourself out of the equation and be like, what can I learn from this? What
True
is this
that.
person showing me that I don't agree with? And instead of you trying
Mm-hmm.
to change them or explain to them how their performance or their behavior is not acceptable,
Yeah.
accept them for who they present themselves to be and then move
Mm-hmm.
accordingly. I don't like that you over I don't like that you over analyze the fact that like, oh,
It
this
is
person
me.
is treating me this.
The library closes in 30 minutes. If you would like to register your library card or make a call, please do so now. Once again, the
That
library
is me
closes in
though.
30
They be
minutes.
over and
Thank you.
stuff.
Yeah,
The
you
library about to
do.
close?
It is. It's 5:30 over here.
Oh dang.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow. They're gonna see me every day, every day, every day. And we about it every day, every day. But yeah, I want you to really get out of the mindset of feeling like you have to let a guy know that he's fucking up. He's aware of what the fuck he's doing. But
True that.
it's like, and you are too, but you're like, okay, but okay. Okay. I'm about to give it to you in like the most clearest metaphor.
She about to chew me up, y'all.
I'm about to give it to you in the clearest metaphor as possible. Let's say
All right,
that
see you later.
let's say that let's say that you're restocking a grocery store, right? And you got
Mm-hmm.
oranges, and
Mm-hmm.
you see somebody putting bananas in the orange slot that you're supposed to have, and you
Mm-hmm.
like, boy, my oranges go there. Like, what are you doing? And he just study like, what are you gonna do? You gonna keep being like, my oranges go there, my oranges go there, or you just gonna be like, I'm gonna just take my oranges and go elsewhere and put them somewhere else, or leave them here for whatever the case may be. But regardless, you're not going. You can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. So if they're showing you that they don't care about you, listen to that, and that means that's a friendship and everything. People
Mm-hmm.
show you better than they can tell you if they really
Mm-hmm.
mess with you or not. The person that cares about you would never put you in a harmful situation where you have to question, where you have to jeopardize yourself and your peace. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll be your boyfriend. Don't be,
Oh
don't
my
be.
gosh.
But I feel like a person that really loves you would never have to, they would never put you in an uncomfortable situation. They would put you in an
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable situation for you to grow. They would put you in an
Yeah.
uncomfortable situation for you to apply yourself, but they would never put you in an uncomfortable situation that makes you question, like, especially in the beginning, in the dating stage, like, boy, you better be on my fucking body. Are you
No,
crazy?
for
Like,
real.
you get what I'm saying? So if you're not, then you're just not the one for me. And if you're
Yeah,
not the one for me, instead of me wasting my time and wasting my breath being like, oh my gosh, like, I just
that's
don't know why
true.
he's not texting me back. And it's not even a point of being like, oh, I'm gonna play him how he played me. No, it's genuinely just
Mm-hmm.
being like, you're wasting my time. Time is very
Mm-hmm.
valuable. Time is so precious. You don't know if you're gonna be here today, gone
Yep.
tomorrow. Why are you playing with me? Like, be for real. And
Mm-hmm.
instead of me asking and waiting for the answer, I'm gonna move accordingly, and I'm gonna go find somebody that is not willing to waste my time.
Yep.
So yeah, at the end of the
Agreed.
day, people know what they are doing to you. You
Yep.
have to be well aware to know what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. And speak your piece and walk away knowing that you genuinely gave all to that situation and then move accordingly. Like, that's it. That's
Right.
it. I just don't want you being I don't want you being overly taking anything that anybody does as a personal attack on you or your character, because it's not. It's them. It's about them. It's either they have commitment issues or they don't see themselves in a relationship right now, and instead of them being big enough to voice that opinion, they're hiding behind shallow ass text messages or half ass responses. So you're not about to be wasting my minutes, baby. You're not about to. No, thank you.
Bread.
Thank you. So it is what it is. Like, we're gonna be fine. I feel like later on down the line, we're gonna be looking at this live and be like, girl, you remember when we was. And I'm like, girl, I do remember when we was like that. Like, girl, it's gonna be fine. Like, all of this is meant to just teach us a lesson, and that's that. Plus, we are very much boss as individuals. You know what I mean? And that's
No,
the
for
main
real.
thing. We got good ass friendships with one another. We love each other. Y'all are my fucking soulmates. Fuck the rest.
Period.
And when a guy, the right guy comes along, he gonna have to be right along with the Brady Bunch. We gonna be a whole fucking unit. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
on period.
And that's on period.
That's on period.
And that's why Mary had a little lamb. So
Who in here?
yeah,
What I got to say about what we've been saying?
I know. I feel like it's been entertainment, but
Somebody
we
just
knew.
laughed. Dang.
We had a little crowd for a little bit.
What y'all got to say about what we said? Like, what y'all
How do
think?
y'all feel about the dating economy right now?
The dating pool. Our dating generation is just so. Whew. Shout out
I
to all
love
the
love though,
ones
so I'm gonna
that's
fall in
getting
love every
saved
time.
out here.
I love love though, y'all, and I love love.
This child. Shout out to all my single people out there. Like, we turning it up right now. We've been turning it up.
I
We've
mean,
been
I'm
turning.
turning up. Well, no, I'm not turning up. I'm turning to Jesus. I'm turning to Jesus.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like He would never lead me astray.
Period.
And
Amen.
also,
Amen.
thank you. Can I get a God is good all the time in the comments? All the
God
time, God
is
is good.
good.
Okay, one. Okay. God's good. God is good, y'all. And He's never going to give you anybody, whether it works out or not, He's never going to give you somebody that's just like, no, it's a lesson in everything.
Mm.
It's a lesson